We're back now with new details on the chronic sewer pipe breaks and raw sewage spills plaguing the city of Fort Lauderdale.
Tonight, the city has a much better idea of how much sewage really seeped into the city's waterways, and it is not pretty. CBS 4's Carrie Codd is live in Fort Lauderdale with the numbers. Carrie?
Well, the number is nearly 80 million gallons of raw sewage that flowed into the lake here at George English Park after the sewer main break here late last month. So over the 7 sewer main breaks in the city of Fort Lauderdale since mid-December, that brings the total to a staggering 201 million gallons of raw sewage that's gone into city waters. A generator hums at George English Park in Fort Lauderdale. It powers an aerator in the middle of the lake, pumping oxygen into the water. The lake and boat ramp remain shut down after nearly 80 million gallons of raw sewage flowed into the lake last month following a broken sewer main. Not everyone is getting the message, though. We saw 2 people on a boat in the park on Monday evening.
How long are we going to wait, and how long until it's actually I can use the boat ramp here?
Captain Mitchell Vitale usually brings his charters into George English Park, but not now. He said the efforts by the city to clean the water seem to him meager at best.
I'm glad they're doing something, but it doesn't really seem like much.
City leaders, though, say there is work being done. Besides the aerators, they've collected debris and tried to control the spread of the debris in the water. Plus, the city says the natural flow of the water helps disperse the bacteria.
There's very good flushing of the area to assist in any type of discharge, such as the ones that have happened in the city over the course of the last few months.
But Vitale said nature cannot do it all.
Government should be taking care of their mess, not letting nature take care of their mess.
There have been 7 sewer main breaks in the city since mid-December, pumping more than 200 million gallons of raw sewage into waterways.
Just not only the amount that's come out, I think that just the frequency of this happening is unprecedented.
Dr. Robert Smith, a microbiologist at Nova Southeastern University, said the concern to public health is the main priority.
There are a lot of things in that sewage that can infect people, everything from bacteria to viruses to parasitic worms and other microorganisms that the main thing you want to do is avoid contact with it.
Local fishermen and boat captains say they've seen some dead fish and wildlife in the areas where the raw sewage spills occurred. Residents and boaters are worried about the long-term impacts on wildlife and the broader ecosystem. The city says they've hired a contractor to study the impact in the Tarpon River. And the city expects that report in the next few months. Dr. Smith said typically after a sewer main break, it takes a couple of weeks for all of that bacteria to filter out and to dissipate. But with the repeated impacts, that just reintroduces that bacteria back into the water. The city has continued to test the water here daily. They say it's still not at acceptable levels. That's why there's a recreational water advisory in effect. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Carrie Codd, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Wow. All right, Carrie, thank you.